Hello and welcome to the first lesson on the Intro to Sabermetrics and Statistics. What is sabermetrics? Bill James coined the term and called it the search for objective knowledge about baseball. Bill James was a researcher in the 1970s and wrote a number of books called The Baseball Abstract, where he looked at baseball statistics and found different ways to rate players, and that's kind of where this movement started. He coined the term to honor the Society for American Baseball Research, or SABR. Sabermetric researchers often use statistical analysis to question traditional measures of baseball evaluation, such as batting average and pitcher wins. And that quote down there at the bottom is from the book Understanding Sabermetrics. We will be referencing that book quite a lot here at the beginning of the year. But I do want to focus on that third bullet point. That's kind of the point of this class. We're going to use statistical analysis to question traditional measures of evaluating sports. And we'll hopefully have some fun along the way. All right, we're going to start into sort of the intro to statistics, and because we'll be using these four terms here quite a lot, probably all throughout the year, and especially here at the beginning. First, the mean, which you may have heard of. Mean is just another word for average, which is the sum of all elements divided by the total number of elements in the set. We're going to start off by looking at the yearly home run totals for Albert Pujols, who came into the league in 2001 with the Cardinals and is now, of course, with the Angels. Those are his yearly home run totals from that 2001 season through last year. So if you look at those, you would, to find the mean, or the average again, you would just need to add up all of those home run totals and then divide them by the total number of seasons. So we have 515 home runs divided by 14 seasons, which equals 36.8. So he's averaged over his career just under 37 home runs a year. Median and mode. First, what is the median? The median is the exact middle of the data set. First, in order to find the median, you need to put your home runs in order. So we put them from the least at 17 to the most at 49. And then the mode is the number that appears most frequently. So when you're looking at this, it tells you a number of different things. Median tells you, again, the exact middle of where of the data set, of how many home runs he had, what the exact middle of his highest season and lowest season would be. Half the seasons were higher, half the seasons were lower. And the mode can help you sort of pick out a trend, especially if there's a larger data set, to see what appears most often. So what is Pujols' mode and median? So you just simply look for the middle of the set. There are 14 data points. So actually the middle of the set would be between the 7th point and the 8th point, exactly in the middle, which in this case is actually, both of those are 37. So the median is 37, and actually the mode is 37. And of course, going back to the mean, the average, is also just about 37. So though he's varied quite a bit, he's really been pretty consistent in that you could almost expect 37 home runs a year. Looking at expectations, Pujols currently has 515 home runs. Now, of course, this current season isn't completed yet, so his 23 home runs this season isn't a full number. But looking at his average output of about 37 home runs a year, how many more seasons does he need to play to hit 600 career home runs? Looking at that, basically you would take 37 home runs and add 37 to 515. You get about 3 more seasons. So really, he'll finish out the last month or so of this year, and then he has a couple more seasons. Probably maybe in 2016, he might hit his 600th career home run.